What a night it's been with the NBA opening up play. Game number 1 of 82 for both the Rockets and Thunder was something special, especially because the Thunder got to celebrate their champion, one Kevin Durant, a familiar face, obviously getting booed, whether it's, tongue-in-cheek or not. He was there to boo back. Just over 7 minutes left in the first before we pick it up, though. Chet Harm, he hit the free throw, 18 points, driving to the rim. About as easy as it gets to bring the Thunder within 4. Under a minute left in the third, 4-point game. Aaron Wiggins driving with his left hand. Switches over to the right hand to flush it over Clint Capella. That's our first poster of the season, it feels like. Thunder down 4 after 3. Under 8 minutes left in the fourth. Rockets up 2. Alperen Sengun gets the bucket, draws the foul. Durant all kinds of fired up. Sengun would make the free throw to give him the 5-point lead. Later in the fourth, SGA over Jabari Smith with the mid-ranger. Thunder within 4. Now 2 minutes left in the fourth. Thunder down 4 until SGA finds Casey Wallace for the triple. Next possession, SGA gets to his spot, and the Thunder are up 1. 40 seconds left in regulation. Same score, Sengun working from the high post. That's middies are free over Alex Caruso. And then next Thunder possession, SGA hits the contested 2 to tie it at 104. Unbelievable mid-range work from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to lock it up at 104. 2 seconds left in regulation. Rockets inbound. Sengun misses the turnaround jumper at 104 apiece. We head into overtime. Over 4 minutes left in overtime here. Holmgren eventually would get it in the corner, knocks down that 3 over Jabari Smith to put him up by 3 later in OT. Same score. SGA working from the top of the key, just pulls and drains. Thunder up 110 to 104. Under 3 minutes left. SGA gets to his spot for one more again. That's good from the left elbow. It's a 112-106 game. 2 minutes left. Durant driving, kicking out to Smith. Houston within 2 after that triple. Just over 10 seconds now. Sengun puts it up. It does not go. Collects his board and throws it home with emphasis. Tied at 115. Under 5 seconds left. Same score. SGA with a chance to win it, but cannot do it. Durant gets the rebound. Appears to call timeout, but no timeout is called. Marcano is infuriated because he saw the timeout call. Evidently, the refs did not. And so we head to double overtime. In the double OT, 1 minute left. SGA, step back, pull up, good. We're tied at 122. Then less than 20 seconds, Sengun will get it from the right wing, drive, go up with the left hand. No foul, but he gets the bucket. Houston's up by 1. 10 seconds to go now. SGA, what you gonna do? What he did a lot of last season, draws the contact. He's headed to the line, hits them both. OKC up by 1. And so after he cashes that in, Rockets would look for the win. Jabari Smith gets it on the inbound, working, turnaround jumper, no good. OKC holds on to win 125 to 124, one heck of a way to start this NBA season. You know the NBA is back when Kendrick Perkins is back in the rotation for us on SportsCenter. A wonderful time of the year. What a way to start the NBA season, dog. Thunder win in double overtime. How did they do it?
Well, I mean, the championship experience kicked in, right? And it started out by them getting stops. We saw Luke Dort forcing turnovers, fighting through screens. We saw Alex Caruso causing havoc, doing what he do. And then we saw SGA, the best player in the league, take over the game and show why he's the reigning MVP and Finals MVP. And, I mean, he just picked his spots, and I haven't seen SGA sweat in 2 years, and I don't think he sweated tonight. That's how smooth he is. And, it's just when it matters the most, hey, give me the ball, space out, and the team trusts him to go to work. And this is why, in my eyes, you're looking at the best player in the league, because we saw it tonight on opening night.
Never gets out of his pace, never gets out of his game. Same things can be said for one Kevin Durant, part of that new look Rocket squad. He's always referred to as one of the best plug-and-play players to ever do it. How seamless do you think his integration was within this Rockets roster this season?
Oh, I love what I saw from the Rockets tonight. all across the board. I could tell they're just, a season away from developing chemistry, right? And it's going to continue to grow over time. But KD, in my eyes, is the greatest scorer to ever touch the damn basketball. So he's always going to be that prolific, efficient scorer that we've grown to love. But I thought more so than ever was the trust down the stretch of his teammates, right? Him deferring to Alfred Şengün and letting him take over and have the ball in his hands. Him trusting Jabari Smith for a crucial three-point shot in the corner. Those are the things that's going to continue to develop chemistry. But outside of that, what I saw is the lack of two-man game right down the stretch. They didn't have a go-to play. They got to have more KD and Alfred Şengün in the two-man action to know what you're trying to get and know who you're trying to get the ball to, especially when you're going up against the champs.
Yeah, that as opposed to just ISO ball dribbling the mess out of the ball and losing sight of the clock and everything, the motion that you need outside of that. Now, for one game into the championship repeat campaign for the Thunder, you mentioned that you saw a lot of that championship metal from them. But did we just witness a potential Western Conference Finals between these two, especially with the gusto with which that game was played?
Look, no disrespect to Denver, the Golden State, or the Dallas Mavericks, but I think these are the two teams that are going to be in the Western Conference Finals. And it's going to be a brawl for it all. But tonight showed the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder. I have yet to mention the unsung hero who got them started in Chet Holmgren, right? He fouled out, but he had 28 points tonight. He was a force on both ends of the floor. We saw Cason Wallace. He contributed with 14 points. And they're still without arguably their second best player in Jalen Williams, who was over there dressed like Blade tonight on the sideline, without him. So, again, you see how deep they are. You see guys come in and step up big shots and get stops. And most importantly, when you watch a championship team, guys are stars in their role, and that's what we saw tonight out of Oklahoma City as they got the win on their ring night at the crew.
Locked in from night one, as is Big Perkins always. We appreciate you big time.
Appreciate you.
New on SportsCenter, Ime Udoka at the podium.
We had plenty of opportunity to win. Taking 16 shots isn't enough.
It feels as though they have that identity already established that he's sort of adding to, if nothing else. Now, on the Thunder side of things, we haven't had a repeat champ in the NBA since the 2017 and 18 Warriors. The odds of this.
Good. So, I think they got still a great team. They're still the favorites. But they've got about 5 or 6 other teams in the West that are going to be tapping on their shoulder all season.
It is evident that we are already back in the throes. Mid-season form, it feels like, despite it being game number 1 of 82. That applies both to the teams and one Mark Spears. We appreciate you.
I'm not calling a timeout.
Not at all. Not to be construed.
Things I thought they dictated the tempo of the game early, and I thought we were able to get some of our pressure and be able to handle the right way that I thought we did a pretty good job of for this early in the season. So there's a lot of good learning in the game.
You guys aren't new to games like this, but with the distractions, the emotions of the game, how impressed were you with their poise in a game like this, especially the Rockets seemed like they had the momentum the majority of the night?
Yeah, it wasn't an easy night. I thought we got some great shots that didn't go down, and Houston played well, made plays. I'm glad the guys enjoyed the ceremony. That's a great life event for everybody, and I'm glad they enjoyed it. But they also compartmentalized pretty well. I didn't think we had quite the bite that we normally do early, but that might have been whatever. So I thought we got back on it, and second half we were way more